Now, a long-running dispute between the Nairobi County government and the Kenya Power has taken a dramatic turn by denying the other critical services over debts owed to each. Kenya Power cut the county's electricity supply in demand of some 3 billion shillings in power arrears, but the county responded in kind by dumping garbage outside the offices while claiming close to 5 billion shillings. Laban Shaban reports that with no entity willing to cede ground, services may yet be affected.
Is a case of an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. When the power is cut, the water flows are also blocked. But who bears the truth? It is a question on the minds of many as power wars between the county government of Nairobi and the Kenya Power escalated Monday. It all began when the electricity distributor cut power to the county for 6 days for unpaid bills amounting to 3 billion shillings. In response, the county dumped garbage outside Stima Plaza this morning and clamped up to 10 vehicles belonging to Kenya Power.
So on Friday evening, we did restore the supply based on the commitment that they gave us on Friday. In total, the amount that they owe us is about 3 billion shillings. Now, it's unfortunate that today they have chosen to bring garbage to our doorsteps and around our premises and to disconnect water supplies and block the sewer lines, which is not expected in our relationship.
But the county is having none of it. Officials claim Kenya Power also owes the county billions in way leaves fees.
There is no 3 billion. That I can tell you very clearly. The reconciliation that we did came up with an initial figure of 1.5. And we said now we have to check meter by meter. But 1.5, we said, okay, that is our beginning point. Let's begin there. We will clarify, we will come to a final figure.
As of today, KPLC owe Nairobi City County Government a total of 4,838,400,000 in annual yearly rental fees. We pay them something and tell them, you see, we are willing to reduce our debt. Then they stand there on top of trees and cry foul. It's not acceptable. Just being crybabies.
It is a long-running battle, with Kenya Power filing a petition at the High Court years ago, seeking orders not to pay their way leaves obligation.
So by one not paying their bills, they are denying the sector the necessary revenue for us to be able to offer electricity service, which is a very critical service to the nation and to the citizens of this nation.
Fiber companies that were paying the county for way leaves are no longer paying the county because they have left the underground cables. They are now hanging on the cables of Kenya Power. If you look at every Kenya Power line, you will find orange and blue and green cables. Those are not power cables. Those are internet cables, and they are charging for that.
The standoff remains unresolved as both sides dig in on their position. One will expect that these two government institutions will work amicably to end their dispute in a city that is yearning for order. But what is happening is indeed a tall order. Laban Shaban, NTV, Nairobi.